and it's leaking. I can't believe it. Frozen. Retain as much of the waffle as possible and much of the maple syrup. Oh, great success! Welcome back everybody to another Camping with Tony and Bruno, who is just here in the truck. We're on a mountain. We're about 1,300 meters. It's winter here in New Zealand. It's freezing cold. It's just above freezing. There's a breeze. We've got rain coming in, maybe a lot of rain, and maybe snow. So first thing I got to do is get Bruno out, get his treat, and then let's get camp set up. So let's get Bruno out first. Come on then, Bruno. Good boy. And for those who don't know, this is Bruno. He's a puppy. He's 10 months old, coming up to 11 months old now. He's just started his training. As you might know, my other dog Bruce passed away not long ago, a few months ago, and we had Bruno already. So the first thing Bruno's going to want is a treat. Does Bruno want a treat? Sit. You going to sit for your treat? Good boy. Sit. So we'll give Bruno his treat, and then we can get camp set up. We've got to get a move on because the weather's coming in. Okay, sit Bruno. Good boy. Wait. Go on then. Good boy. All right, it's cold, man, it's cold. Okay, let's get on with this. So I've got a special kind of tent. It's Oz Tent RS1. It's what they call a swag in Australia. But first I'm going to get the awning out, get that all secured, and then work out where to put the tent once I've got the awning up, because I want the rain cover. So let's get on with that now, and let's get the awning up. Right, so I'm going to use some poles just to secure this awning with. I don't know how high I'm going to have them yet. So I'll use my special tie-ups. Right, so I've got my special pegs which can punch through rock, of which there is a lot here, a lot of rock. And I've got my guy lines. So let's get this set up. It probably might be better to have this set up quite low actually, not too high. I'm thinking the tent is going to go under here. Yeah, so we might set it up quite low. Okay, so we're going to want this out at a 45-degree angle on both sides. Okay, that's one. Let's use the arse shot. Okay, same on the other side. Or I could just, whoops. I've pulled it over too far. I should have done the other side first. Okay. A silly design flaw with this awning is it slides off the end really easily. I don't know why they've made it like that. It should lock into place, but it doesn't. It's quite irritating. So let me do that again. See, it should be all the way over here. Okay, so what I might do is just not even guide this into the ground. I will just strap it to the front of the truck. Because that's plenty strong enough. Okay, yeah, this will work. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'm starting to lose feeling in my hands because it's so cold. Now Bruno is a border collie, he's a purebred border collie. He really doesn't feel this cold at all. You know what, that looks good. Okay, now let's redo this side. Okay. That's better. Now I could actually put the strap under the awning just to give it a bit more strength. So let me do that as well. Okay, we're good. And this will actually stop the awning from slipping off as well. Perfect. Okay. In case you're wondering what that bird is, it's a bellbird. It's just sitting up here. Beautiful song. All right, let's get the tent. Okay, so the tent we're using is the Oz tent RS1. It's technically a one-person tent, but good for a guy and his dog. Comes with a stretcher bed, so it lifts it off the ground. Now you'll have seen me, those who know my channel, use this tent a few times before. Actually, I've used it in this exact spot as well. And the reason I'm doing this again is it's just made. It's made for a place like this. It's actually perfect for a place like this. Bruno! You can't see Bruno, but he's just exploring, but I've got to keep him in vision because there's sheer drop off, so I'll show you later. So you might wonder why I don't just set the tent up on the ground. Well, it's so rocky here. I want to have a bit of comfort. Okay, now I always get this one wrong. There's a long end and a short end. Okay, so short end goes in first. And it doesn't matter which end you put this on. That's it. Right. And then this is the long end that you have to grab to put it on, and it is, from memory, it's really difficult. There's like no tolerance in this thing at all. But you never know, it might have stretched over time. So it might be easier now. Oh, I've got this thing upside down. Wrong way around and upside down. There you go, okay. Okay, so short end is here. That goes in. Okay, and then long end. Ugh. Yeah, it's hard as I remember. Oh, I tell you what, I remembered. It's so hard, this tent, to put in. You've even got this handle here to pull, but it doesn't help. It's still ridiculously hard to do. There you go. Whew. But what that does mean is it's under a lot of tension. Okay, so I want to put it across here like this. So I've got to put the anti-sway bars up. That's these things. They stop it from rocking front to back, side to side. But there really isn't much else to it. And you've got to do that at both ends. All right. Bruno, this is going to be our home for the night, isn't it? Eh? Okay, so I want to leave enough room oops, oh no. Okay. I want to leave enough room to access that door if necessary with the tent on. I think this will work. This might be sitting on the tent, I'm not sure. This strap. Oh, we'll work it out. Right, let's get the tent. Yeah, so this is the Oz Tent RS1. And as I said, I've used it a few times. Okay, so it's got some poles for the awning that I don't know if I'm going to use. And then the main tent that I've got to go and put on there. Hey, Bruno! Oh, he keeps running off. Oh, there you go. Hello! You're having fun? Okay, so yeah, I am worried that this is going to get in the way, but we'll see. Very, very simple to set up this tent. A and B, you literally get inside the tent, you pull it up, and then you're good to go. And that's it. To be honest, that's all you need to do. There really isn't much else to it. You could strap it down if you wanted to. So I will probably now peg this out. Actually, I'll just strap it to the bed. Okay. And the strap isn't in the way and it's not touching the tent. That's good. And if I wanted to, I could use the awning, but I don't think there's any need. I think we're looking good just the way it is. Wow. Okay, that worked out well. Right, so the mattress goes inside it. Bruno, come on. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You keep disappearing over the hill. Okay, mattress. And that is it. Okay, I'm going to tighten up the straps and I'll bring you back. Okay, I've got everything strapped up. I have guyed down the tent. And I've brought the awning up a bit as well, just to give me some wind block, give me some protection. I've got some plans. I need to work out where I'm going to sit. I've got a fire pit. I'm probably going to have the fire sort of about here. There's no worries, this is a diesel with a special tank, so there's no problems with fire. Alright, so I've got my bedding in here. Let's get Bruno's bedding. Ah, I know where that is. Right, this is Bruno's bed. I got my fire pit. I've got a chair and I've got my table. So the chair is the Click chair. C-L-I-Q. I've found this to be one of the easiest and most comfortable to set up. And this is the high back one. There you go. Check it out, my comfy chair. So I'm probably going to be sitting about here because this is where there's least amount of wind. So I'll be setting the fire pit up here. I need to get my table out. Now we'll see how high I want to have this. It can go higher. But right now it's pretty good like that. Sort of serving height. I just need to level it with these things at the bottom. Okay. Now I might have to move it if rain comes in from the side. That's another stupid thing about this awning. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to have to move it anyway. I'm probably going to have to just put it here against the wheel. Ideally, I'd have an awning where the rain doesn't come in at the side here. But none of them seem to do that, so whatever, is what it is. Okay, I've got food to get out. But most important, I need to get the fire pit lit. So let's get on with that. So I've only got charcoal with me, so there's not going to be any massive flames. So I can actually set it up under the awning. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so I can set it up under the awning. It means the fire won't put it, the rain won't put it out if we get a deluge. It's got a little charcoal insert, like so. That's it. Okay, so I think what we need to do is get this cranking quickly. Oh, and I've got a grill to go on top of it, stuff like that as well. Yeah, we need to get this lit because it's going to be freezing soon. Really freezing. So I need a small bag of charcoal. Like this. I think that should do it. And then I need some gel. Okay, some gel and some matches. Bruno! Come on. He's exploring, which isn't a problem. I just need to be with him right now. Okay, mind out, Bruno. Come on, over there. Good boy. Mind out. Okay, so what you do with this is... Ah, no, Bruno, away. Go away. You squirt this into some of the gaps. Bruno, go away. New matches. Should just use my lighter. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, great. Instantly I snapped the flipping match. Now this gel is not the easiest thing to light. No. I'm going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, or I should say the modern way. I'm going to actually have to use my lighter. Because it's just too windy. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and then I think we'll just put a bit more of the charcoal on top. Trying not to put the flames out. All right. Okay. So I might need the liquid again. All right, what else have I got? I've got my food and everything in here. cooking stuff is in there. Food, and I've got Starlink with me just in case there was no signal, but I think there is a signal. Got more food here, and I've got more charcoal in the back here as well. And for cooking, I'm going to be cooking on this tonight, which should be nice. Okay, what I need to do is just get myself sorted out, get everything plugged in, and then I'll bring you back again for a coffee. Okay, welcome back everybody. So let me put a little mat, Bruno's bed down for him. You've got a stick, Bruno. It's okay. This is your little bed. Is that your bed? Come on then. Come on. Are you going to lie on it? Or are you going to play with your stick? No, he's got no interest. Right, so this little spot I've got here is pretty much perfect. The wind is, as you can see from the flames, is coming across like that. The tent is shielding me from the wind. I just want to make sure that Bruno's aware of the fire. Come around, Bruno, come on. Because he's not really used to fire. Okay, so we need to put the kettle on. So I've got my EcoFlow battery bank here and it's fully loaded up. That's what I'm going to be running everything off. Now have we got flame? I think we're getting there. I think this is looking good. Coals have taken and the wind that's blowing through is really making them catch as well. Okay, so that's good. So I'm running everything on battery. It's just easy, no gas. I like easy. You can call it glamping, I don't care, whatever. Glamping though technically is when everything is already set up for you. Okay, so let's put some water in here. The fastest boiling kettle in the world. Okay, that's on. Yeah, this thing boils so quickly, it's insane. Right, cup and a coffee. Now, because it's so cold, I don't really have to worry about refrigerator on this trip, so I didn't bring one with me. Bruno, no, go away. Stop begging, it's not for you. Where's your stick, Bruno? But it is cold, I tell you, my legs are getting freezing. So, once this kettle is boiled, I've got the coffee done, I'm going to put my insulated pants on and change my top to insulated top. And we should be good. I'm wondering whether to take you all for a walk just to see where we are. I might do that after I've had my coffee and I put my insulated gear on. So I told you this thing was so quick. Bruno, come on your bed, come on. Come and sit. Down, right down. Go on, right down. Down. Go on. All the way down. Good boy. He just wants to play at the moment, but I just want to get this done. There we go. Boiled. Yes. Oh, that's going to be way too hot right now. Okay, so I've got a couple of chores I need to do. I need to put the hanging lights up. So let's do that now. So yeah, I've got these poles to hold the lights. seeing as we're by the side of the road, I might set one up here as well, just so that people can see. And I can clip one on here and then just hang the light here as well, just to light the whole area up. And that will hang on there. I've got my lights. So these things are waterproof. If you're interested in them, I'll put a link. There's a link to my Amazon page where I get everything from. But these things are quite cute. They look a bit Christmassy, to be honest. There you go. And I'll light those later when it's starting to get dark. So I've just got to make sure that no rain is getting in anywhere. Don't think it is. No, we're looking good. If some rain really kicks off up here, I've got an umbrella that I could put up actually. Now, I've done this trick before. I don't know why they don't make these more secure. I have no idea. So this umbrella absolutely does the trick. Look at that. Yeah, that works. There you go. Right, now we're completely covered. Okay, that's still too hot. What I'll do is, I'll grab the GoPro and I'll give you a little tour of the area. Okay, welcome back everyone. Right, let's go for a little tour, Bruno. Let's take them for a walk. So first of all, just to show you camp, there it is, all set up. Just to give you some perspective. Not bad at all. Look at that. Secured it at the back of the tent. As you can see, I've got guy lines running here and there. All the water is beading off this thing. It's waterproof. I've got a couple of guy lines here to a peg here, just for this tarp here, just to give me a tiny bit more, like another foot of clearance. And then all my gear inside, which is covered. Got my EcoFlow stuff, my battery bank and everything else. Starlink, but yeah, don't need it. Got signal up here. Camera and Bruno. And Bruno's been playing over the edge here. So we are, what I say, yeah, I think we're 1,300 meters. I have been up here before. It's a sheer drop. Straight down. So if I could level the camera, that is level. So you can see the drop. It's quite high. It's a heck of a drop. And the weather is now starting to come in. Oh, you're such a good boy. And I drove up here yesterday. Today, I mean. Tomorrow what I'll do is I'll put the drone out and hopefully film me coming down here. Because it's quite spectacular. And then up here, come on Bruno, let's go. The main mountain is this way. Go on Bruno, go, go, go. The wind is really howling over here. I think we've got some awful weather coming in. I'm glad I'm hunkered down now. Actually, I'm glad I have guyed everything down. Just more spectacular views. There's a lake just over there. You can't see it in this weather though. Okay, it's getting windy. It is so cold. Yeah, so I filmed camping before way on the other side of that mountain there, up in a little clearing that we found. That was one of the last ones with Brucey that I did. That's a treacherous road. I didn't really want to do that bit in case there was a lot of snow tonight. Come on, Bruno. And you can see I'm tucked into this corner. Just a little bit of it is exposed to this wind. But it's not bad at all, look at that. Now I could have parked the truck on the other side and been sandwiched in between the truck and that rock, but I'm filming for YouTube. You don't get very good. I did think about it and I thought, no, it's just not going to look good. It won't look good, and you want to be able to see me, and also I want to be able to look out. Wow, listen to the rain on the tarp, on the awning. Yeah, chucking down and grim. These are my insulated pants, so I'm going to get those on and have my coffee. Okay, I'm going to put these pants on. The rain is really coming down, and the problem is it's blowing in from the side. It's trying to put the fire out. It's not going to be successful. So the beauty of these pants is these are over pants, so you just pull them over your shoes. And I have managed to pull these over boots before as well. I can't remember who makes these. I think it's Corinthia. And these are pretty much Arctic pants. There you go. Not a very good shot for you guys, I'm afraid. Ah, what a difference that makes. When you zip these things up. Hello, Bruno. And we're good. Look at that. Toasty. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, the wind is causing problems. It's really pushing the rain onto the fire. But it's charcoal, so it gets so hot that it shouldn't be a problem. Right, I need to put my warm puffer jacket on as well, so let me do that. Right, I've got my beanie. Now the thing is, I'm hoping the fire gets so hot quickly that I can take my puffer jacket off. I'd rather not have to wear it. Okay, puffer jacket. And I'm going to put my beanie on. Man, it's cold. Oh, that's better. Oh, my ears were getting cold. Bruno has gone miles away. Let me show you where he is. Bruno, come on. Here he is. Whoa, 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 slow down, slow down, slow down. You get the fire. He's so funny. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to feel a bit human now. Now, I've had to move his bed a little bit. Back to here. You gonna lie on your bed? He's not interested. Hello, Bruno. I know. Mind your tail. Oh, Bruno, no. Come on. Come around here. You're soaking wet. Come around here. Come on. Go somewhere else, Bruno. No, round this way. Bruno, here. On your bed. Go on your bed. So he's still learning. He's still learning. Let me pan it down a bit so you can see him. Stay, Bruno. I mean, he's only a pup, but here. Come on, lie down. Lie down now. Lie down. Bruno, down. Come on your bed. Good. Just stay there then. He's still learning. You know, it's a lot for him. to understand what's going on. Me talking to the camera gets him all excited. So, I tell you what, even though it is freezing cold, I mean really cold, just above freezing, I'm sure this is going to turn into snow by tonight. In which case it'll be very interesting because it's just going to come blasting in everywhere. There's nothing you can do about it with snow. It goes absolutely everywhere. And so later, if it's really snowing, I'm probably going to have to put my chair right up against the tent here and bring the fire over here. But even though it is snowing, raining, and it's freezing cold, I'm happy. Got a hot drink. He's gone. He's walked off. You might see him occasionally go all over the place. Can you see him? I don't think so. Thanks for coming, everybody. See? Yeah, so I have to explain usually to a lot of people in the Northern Hemisphere that here in the Southern Hemisphere it's now winter. It's June. And I'm at 1,300 meters, so it's definitely cold. And we're not even in full winter yet. It gets much colder. We get a lot more snow up the tops. So it's just a question of when is that going to start. Now I've got something coming for this fire, for this Snow Peak fire, that goes around the top, the edges, and would actually stop this, what's happening now with the rain, and it generates so much more heat. These walls, it's called a floga. It hasn't arrived in time. I bet it will arrive on Monday or Tuesday or whatever, and it's the weekend now, so it hasn't arrived in time, but whatever. My plan is to get this thing so hot. I've got a great dinner to cook on it. Get it so hot that it just fills this whole place with heat. Some awning walls would have been nice just to block the wind, and anyone who knows my channel knows I hate the wind. Really hate it. It's the worst thing about camping is the wind. But hey ho. Alright everyone, I'm going to chill out. I'm going to have my coffee. I might have another coffee or some noodles. And I'll bring you back a bit later. Thanks everyone. Bruno. Come on, go around. Go around. Come on. Oh my God. Bruno, here. Bed. Come on. Oh. Okay, away. Go. No. Welcome back, everybody. Well, it's just getting heavier and heavier. I've brought the fire from there over to here. I've done some changes to the awning because the water was pouring down here. So I've guyed it down there, lowered it a bit. So now all the water is pouring off of that front edge there. But it's just so cold and so wet. And Bruno will not come and lie down. He's having so much fun out there. He's only sitting here now, if you can see him. I don't know if you can see him here. He's only sitting here now because I'm eating. And he's begging, and he hasn't learned not to beg yet. And he's confused because I'm talking. And he thinks I'm talking to him. Steep learning curve. So I'm wondering if this rain will turn into snow tonight. Who knows? In some ways I hope it doesn't. Just because snow gets in everywhere. You cannot stop it. You would have to be completely hunkered down. You would have to have awning walls, everything. But just a little bit of breeze and snow goes in over everything, covers everything. It would just be caked. So that would be quite grim. But it would look good on YouTube. Be a good thumbnail for you. So who knows? It might snow, it might not, I don't know. Kimchi noodles for the win. I don't know if you can get them where you are. They're Korean. Big bowl. It's really original. Ah, we've got a respite in the rain. Nice. So the fire, I've put more coal on, and it's giving off a ton of heat. It really is. This is going to make it livable tonight. And my jacket keeps getting wet every time I go outside to move the camera in the rain. So I need it to dry off, so in front of the fire it will dry off quite well. I don't know if you can see him. Let me turn the camera a little bit. See if you can see him. Just, hang on. Okay. We'll see if he does it again. But there's water dripping off the tarp here and he's trying to bite it. Or he was. No, Bruno. No. He might do it, I don't know. He's such a puppy. Alright everybody. I'll bring you back for dinner. Welcome back everybody. So, let me just zoom you in a little bit so you can see what's going on. There you go. Right, it's quite a bit later. It's almost dark. I think it's time for a few things to happen. I need to put the grill on here. We need to put Bruno's light on. Bruno, let's put your light on. Oh, okay, come around. Here. Here, Bruno, come here. Come on. Come around. Good boy. Okay. You're learning. He's getting there. It's a slow process. Okay. Actually, it's quite quick. He's doing very well. It's being a bit mean there. Okay. Go on then, go and have fun. Right, let's put... Thank you. He just soaked me. So I'm so... Okay, Bruno, come on, away. I'm so warm now that... actually, I can lose the beanie. I've taken the coat off. I don't even know if I need these on, but I'll keep them on anyway. So I need to put the grill on here. I don't know what he's doing under there. He's looking for morsels. He's going to get in all sorts of trouble. And the rain is... So the rain stopped for a little bit while I was having noodles. And it has just started up again. Okay, so the way this works is... It just sits on like so. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I definitely recommend a good pair of fireproof gloves to do. Oh, I've got it inside out, that's why. Twit. Did that last time as well. There you go. Okay. Good. And then the grill fits in the middle like this. And there you have a stable platform for cooking on. Isn't that brilliant? Okay. Now I hope you can see me. I hope these lights aren't too bright above me and everything. Hopefully they're all right. I need light to be able to see what's going on here. So I think what we'll do is we'll let that get hot, which shouldn't take long at all. I need to chop up some vegetables, and then I need to get the meat ready and put that on as well. Yeah, so let's chop up some vegetables on here, and then I can get on with making yeah, the vegetables. Okay, let's do that. You know, Bruno's being a nightmare. Maybe I should give Bruno some of his dinner now. Just get his bowl. Okay. Now, the thing with Bruno is he's just not fire aware. For a horrible moment there. For a horrible moment. Oh, hold on. Let me just turn this around so I can see what you're looking at. Yeah, for a horrible moment, I thought I'd forgotten his dinner. It would have been a nightmare. Okay. Boy, it's coming down now. Okay, I'm going to give him this, and then later he can have a little bit of my food. Let's give him this out of the rain. Here you go, Bruno. Come on have your dinner. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Go on then. All right, let me make it a bit brighter around here. All right, we're getting there. You can see him having his dinner, and you can see me about to make mine. Now, can you see me? Yeah, you can. All right. Okay, so what we need, chopping board, and knife. Here we go. Okay, now I have said before about this chair, the only thing I don't like about it is it does recline a lot and you can't bring it forward again. It doesn't hold. It is meant to be just a chill out thing, so whatever. Okay, I've got a potato, pepper, onion, and some garlic. Now, Bruno's not getting any of this stuff. This is just for me, but he will be getting some of the meat, which I'm doing separately. Okay, got to mind your fingers on it. You know, my knife is just, I have got a knife sharpener with me, but it's definitely lost some of its potency. Right, we're going to do the garlic. Okay. I'm just going to throw that in like that. I don't care about the skin that much. There. Okay, we're going to do half an onion. Wow, imagine if this turns into snow. That'll be pretty impressive. Potato. Okay, and some pepper. Listen to him. It's all done, Bruno, all done. All right, so what I'm going to do is put this all in foil. Jangle it all up a bit. Double layer the foil because I'm sure it's going to get damaged. Now, you can't see Bruno, but everything is scaring him right now. The noises that I'm making, everything. Now, I have got wet wipes with me, in case you're wondering. All right, now what I need to do is do this as loosely as possible. Okay, it doesn't need any oil or anything else in there. And I've got seasoning that I'll put on when I have it, when I eat it. Okay, let's just put that on. Excellent. So that'll steam, basically. Nice. It might burn a little bit. Oh, hey, you know what I'm missing? Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, it's definitely time for a glass of wine. And today we got the Last Shepherd Syrah, Hawke's Bay from New Zealand. Oh. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. And for the piece de resistance, I've got some lamb. Rack of lamb. Now, I've got two in here with ice blocks. I bought two just in case I'm stranded here another night and I would cook up another one. But to be honest, I doubt that's going to happen because I just checked the forecast and I just don't think it's going to be snow. Now, obviously, this is going to trigger him. Go away, Bruno. You've got to learn. Got to learn. Okay, now this is all going to go in the rubbish bin. So that's leaking. So I've got issues here with my panel window. I have to close this because it's dripping inside. Yep. Okay, that should fix it. So that's all going to get soaking wet in. I think that just got wet in there then doing that. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. A lot of crotch shot, but I had to close that panel window. Okay, let's season this with a bunch of salt. Listen to that rain. I could use my fingers, but then I've got to go and clean them straight away. Okay, salt, more salt. More salt. Now usually I put rosemary on, all sorts at home, but I'm not going to this time. Right, we're looking good. Okay, let's put that on the grill. And that's it. Dinner is in. All is good. I am warm. In fact, I'm toasty. So I've used pretty much a whole 10 kilo bag of coal on this, but it should last a long time, this charcoal. It's meant to be their long burning stuff. We shall see. Okay. So wet wipes. Okay. I feel human now that I've got dinner on, got a glass of wine. Feels pretty good, I have to say. Now, am I getting wet behind? Nope. It's good, the umbrella's doing its job. It's a bit wet over here, but that's not bad at all. Excellent. Oh, and I can smell that lamb already. In fact, I might have to just move it over the edge a bit because that's getting incinerated way too quickly. I just want to sear it. Over the hot stuff. Actually, yeah, I want to sear it first. Trap some of those juices. Now, the vegetables are going to take quite a while, but they're steaming away. I can see the steam coming out. So it's doing its job. It's working. It might be a little bit burnt in there, but it's all working. It's all looking good. Oh, I tell you what, there's a little breeze, a little draft, a draft just coming down the side of the car, side of the truck here. Oh, typical. I found the little draft. Let me move a little bit. There we go. All right. Oh, that's better. Okay, now we're working. The heat coming off this fire is incredible. And the beauty of it is, with charcoal, no smoke. The smoke you're seeing now is just because I'm cooking the lamb. Okay. Oh, that's searing nicely. Let's just sear the bottom. I mean, it's so hot that the rain just isn't going to do anything to it. You know, I'm actually looking forward to the rest of this camp. I'm actually really excited. This is such a great setup. Now, if you see a couple of drips of water, that's just because the umbrella is wet that's on top of the camera. It's not that the awning is leaking or anything like that. There's no leaking going on at all. Touch wood. Amazing. I am happy. And I've got a surprise for in the tent tonight. Although, now that I come to think of it, I'm not sure how it's going to work. But I've got a little oil heater with me. A mini oil heater. And, you know, like a little radiator. And I was thinking of putting that in there with us. Just down at the foot end. And putting it on really low. Just to burn off any condensation that might form in there. Because these tents are condensation magnets. They're the worst I've been in any tent. Even if you open up every single vent, it's terrible in there. I don't know why that is. It is cozy though. I do like this tent. There's something about it, especially on the stretcher bed. It's easy to stay warm in it. It is waterproof, and it's not that much hassle. To set up is so easy. Yeah. So the last time I tested an Oz tent was the AT4, their air tent, which was a complete and utter disaster. Oh, that's a terrible tent. Wow, it is now coming down. Okay. Well, it's not a problem. I'm dry, so. All right, everybody. What I'm going to do is, this is going to take quite some time to cook. Come on, Bruno. He's just having so much fun playing out in the rain. He's just like Bruce. But he's not triggered by the light, which is amazing. He's absolutely drenched. And you know he's going to shake. Please don't shake. All right, nope, he's gone straight back out into the rain. And in case you're wondering, he's got water. It's just under the truck there. He's got lots of space to hang out. He's got his bed here. You know, he's happy. He'll have a little bit of lamb later. Tiny bit. Because I don't want to encourage him either. All right, everybody. We will pick this up again later when the food is ready. Thanks again for coming, everyone. This is a good one. I'm really happy, even though it is so grim, so grim. I just checked the thermometer. So I've got this wireless thermometer. It has actually, I think because it's raining, it's warmed up slightly. Hang on, oh God, I've got a fire going on here. Fat fire. That's what that was. Lamb fat. So I've got a monitor attached to it, to my thermometer around the corner. It is saying 4 degrees centigrade. So I don't know if it's picking up some heat from the fire pit as well, but it's saying 4 degrees centigrade. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's called Eve. It's got an app, and it talks to the thermometer. So 4 degrees centigrade. So it's warmed up slightly. But that's cold enough for it to snow. I'd say in a couple of hours, if the temperature drops again, then it's cold enough to snow. So we'll see. All right, everyone, I'll bring you back when we're ready to eat. Okay, welcome back everybody. There's water. It must be pooling a little bit here. It's just gushing. Okay, I think it's time to check and see what's going on there with the dinner. So I've had to tie Bruno up because, well, this is a mountain and it's now nighttime. It's pitch black out there. He does have his light on, so I could find him, but if anything happened, I'd never forgive myself. So I've tied him up. He'll just have to accept it. It's not punishment, it's for his own protection. All right, let's check on this lamb. It's been cooking for some time now. Let's see if it's done. Now I've sharpened the knife a bit, so hopefully... Oh yeah, that's better. Oh my, the lamb is perfect. Wow. I don't know if you can even see that. It is chucking down. I don't want to get really wet, but look at the rain. Look at that. It's absolutely perfectly done. Can I get close? I don't know if that's showing up, but I'm getting wet just showing you. Because it's chucking down. Absolutely chucking down now. So the heat is being reflected. Oh, so the awning is leaking a little bit from the seam. But the heat gets reflected off of this silver thing. If I moved it closer to here, to where Bruno is, it would be even more. Okay, so what I want to do is slice these up. The last time I actually cooked rack of lamb was also in an Oz tent. The big one, the RV3, three-person one. God, I don't know if you can see all this water. Honestly, the screen is so far away. I'm wearing a wireless microphone, but I just can't tell if you can see. All right, now, tricky bit. Let's see what's going on with the vegetables. Let's have a look. Fingers crossed they're okay. And that they've cooked. I've heard so much gurgling coming from in here. Ooh, a lot of smells of onions and peppers. Wow, strong smell of peppers. That looks good. Hang on, let me check. Oh, perfection. Wow, I can't believe it. Absolute perfection. Oh, I'm so happy. Are the potatoes done? Oh yes, the potatoes are done. Good stuff. Oh, it's just all so good. Now, Bruno's being a very good boy sitting there, and he deserves a little bit. So he will get a piece of lamb, a small piece of lamb. Just not the bone. Because I don't think lamb bone is safe. Okay. So we'll put that in his bowl and see if he notices. He's asleep at the moment. Oh, what was that, Bruno? Bruno, what's that? I hope you can see him. I can't tell. He's here. You must be able to see him. All right, everybody. Bon appetit. Let me zoom you in just a little bit. Out into the rain. Oh man, yuck. Oh. Got wet so quickly just doing that. I'm going to leave the grill on for a bit just to burn off any of the fats from the lamb. Oh, no, Bruno. No, you're going to get burnt. He's just not aware. Okay, let's get some seasoning on here. We've got some pepper. Slather it with pepper. And I did salt the lamb, but I know it's going to need more, because so much of that got burnt off and the vegetables were not salted. I like my salt. All right, bon appetit, everybody. Let's get into this. Oh, there's so much juice. Oh my God. I forgot. I've got mint jelly. Said no one ever. I've got mint jelly. You can't. It's like mint sauce, but it's jelly. I guess that made sense. Got to have some of that on with your lamb. Oh, that smells good. That smells good now. The lamb tasted good, but then I realized it was missing something. It's the mint sauce. Okay, now let me try this with the mint jelly on it. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh. I must be the happiest man alive. I am in my element. Loving it. Now, I'm sure there are some of you that are triggered by my eating and hate it, but sorry. Sorry, not sorry. This is absolutely delicious. The lamb is perfect. It's it's firm, but not too firm, she said. I don't think I've wolfed a dinner down, a camp dinner down, as quickly as this before. Can you believe I've got a table with me and I'm eating on my lap still? It's just a force of habit. I can't help it. Oh, that mint jelly. I need more mint jelly. Where is it? There it is. If you have never had lamb with mint jelly, you've got to go and try it. rack of lamb, mint jelly, roasted vegetables. Fantastic bottle of wine. And my puppy, who's half on his bed. So I brought him in because I called for 20 seconds. I was calling. He was way up the mountain. There's a peak behind me, quite high. He was all the way up there. He'd gone exploring. Thing is, if anything happens to him, I'd be devastated. So as much as I want to let a dog be a dog, and I trust him to do the right thing, he is a puppy, and he gets in trouble. He can get caught up. He could fall off a cliff. It's nighttime. I'd never find him. So I'm just not willing to. So I've got to tie him up. I hate tying him up. I hated tying Bruce up. I never really tied Bruce up. But I could kind of trust Bruce. He would stay. And I know he wouldn't really get into trouble. Bruno, though, he's not really that aware yet. So anything could happen. So don't be angry at me for tying him up. It's just for his own safety. And if there is a troll out there that has something to say about that, you know what? Come and say it to my face. Don't say it in the comments. I'm sick of these coward trolls with their stupid comments that wouldn't have the balls to say it to your actual face, but they can feel brave enough to say it with a anonymity on YouTube. Lovely. Wow. Oh my God. I've just demolished a whole rack of lamb. I could have actually done two. I do have another one. I could have done two, but that would have just been greed. And I've got some lemon drizzle cake from Anne, my wife, that I need to have to fill that void. Look how comfortable he is. Even though his head is on the rocks. He's got a whole bed there, cushioned. But he's chosen, just like Bruce does, to pull the lead as long as possible. And his head is on rocks. And yet he can fall asleep like that. And he's not cold, even though it is freezing cold. Because he's not curled up. I am watching him. Because he's got a puppy coat. Just becoming an adult coat, but not fully there yet. So I do have to watch him. And if I feel he's getting cold, then I'll throw a blanket on him. But he's not gone fetal. So they go fetal when they're cold. That warms them up. They shiver if they're really cold. That's when you really got to sort them out and cover them up. And those are the telltale signs. Right, I'm going to pick my way through these bones now. I'm going to spare you that. I'm not going to film that. Thanks for coming, everyone. Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. In these conditions, I'm winning. I don't know if this is on the camera. I guess I won't find out till I edit it. But there's a stream of water just coming off the tarp. It's so distracting. It's right here. Oy, oy, oy. Maybe it will become snow. Who knows? Right, everybody. Bring you back for cigar time. Welcome back, everybody, to cigar time. I think what I need to do first is stoke this fire, get some more coals on it, get it piping hot, and maybe bring it a bit closer as well. So let me just take the grill off. Now you'll see in the background that young Bruno is now in the tent. The reason for that is he curled up a bit, so he was a bit cold because now he wasn't running around, but I can't have him running around, so he has to just stay there. It's harsh, but he's a puppy. Got to keep that in mind. Now, am I going to have a fire in the morning? I doubt it. Which means I could put more coal on. I don't know if I need to. This is giving off so much heat. It really is. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm down. And I know he's watching me. Okay, let's sort this then. What do I need? First, I need to top up the wine. Oh gosh, that's hot. I really wish I had these walls, so they come up to about here all around, and it just pushes the heat out towards you. You can see how cold it is. Oh, you can see my breath. Let's check the temperature actually. Let's have a look. Based on the thermometer at the back of the car, I've moved it all the way around so it doesn't get affected by the fire, so hopefully that's worked. Getting a signal. Let's have a look. 0.5. Okay. It's cold. So I've got a few things. I want to have a hot drink as well as my wine. So let's put the kettle on. And let's get a hot chocolate. Or salted caramel or whatever it is I've got here. Yep. You see, he knows he can't go anywhere now, so he's just accepting it. He's toasty warm. He's comfy. He knows it's all over. Okay, hot chocolate. All right, and I've got next to that some lemon drizzle cake that Anne has made for me. Yum. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna have a bite of that now because I need something sweet. Anyone else like that? You've had a massive meal, it's been fantastic, lots of meat, proteins, fats. You suddenly need something sweet. And lemon drizzle cake is one of my favorites. Oh yeah. Oh, she really went to town on the drizzle. Okay, stop. I'll have to eat some of that after I've done cigar time. Okay. That's dangerous. All right. So, I've got a cigar from a subscriber, and he knows who he is. He sent me his monthly subscription. Oh no, I just got dripped on. This stupid awning. I might have to look for another awning. It's just the seam. It's just the seam actually. It's a bit unfair. It's not actually leaking at the awning. It's where the side awning tucks in, where it slides into that slot. that's leaking. And I did think it would, because this side, the fixed side, is fine. It's just the other side. It's just got a drip there. He's fast asleep, look at him. Right, so yes, subscriber sent me his cigar subscription for the month, which was fantastic of him. And it's a Plasencia from Nicaragua, I think, from memory, if I read that right. Now, am I out of the way of this? I hope I am. Let me move this way a bit. Oh, I hope you can see me. Okay, it's all good. All right, let's toast this thing. So, my last cigar time, I talked about, yeah, I just got drips on. Damn it, I'm gonna have to move up. I talked about my vacation. Vegas, Spain, the UK, Singapore. Anne is already booking her return trip to go and see Brandon in the UK. He's going to be working at St Andrews. So if you're near St Andrews and you like golf, St Andrews in Scotland, Brandon, my 18-year-old son, is going to be teaching. Wow, that is smooth. That's very smooth. It's such a different flavor to Cuban. Now, what I want to do is, how do I want to do this? I don't want to sit back any further. I don't want to sit next to him because, oh God, please don't spill anything. All I need to do is move 1 inch this way. Look, I'm getting dripped all over my arm. Crazy. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, that's better. I'm away from it now. Yeah, he's teaching in St Andrews. He's teaching the kiddies golf etiquette and things like that. My son teaching at St Andrews. So she will be there in August, late August, with him. I'll be here with Bruno, and we'll be doing some camps, hopefully in the snow. Yeah. So, first of all, I want to thank everybody, as usual, for buying merch, being members on YouTube, being members on Buy Me a Coffee, and buying coffees and treats, and now for Bruno, buying treats for him and me. I want to thank you for all of it. Patreon members, super thanks, everything, all of the financial aid. As I've said before, all of this gear is very expensive and this all goes to it. And the treats go to treats for him and for me. And it just makes it that much sweeter, much easier. I'm sorry if there's a whole load of water streaming in front of you, but there's nothing I can do about it. Unless I move the camera away, you're getting an idea of just how much water there is coming off this tarp now. So I'm keeping it there because I'm keeping it real. I just think it's entertaining to have that fountain of water to give you an idea of just how much rain there is. So yes, thank you very much to everybody. It's much appreciated. And I want to thank you again for all the comments about Bruce and how much you missed him and how much you loved him. thank you again for that. And for everyone that watched that last video, and yes, I know I got emotional. It's the first time I'd spoken about it since it happened, and yeah, it really got to me. So I'm sure when I go to bury his ashes or scatter them, it will get to me again. Because again, I haven't talked about it since. I can't even look in the box. It's just too much for me to process. So we'll see when that happens. I think his coat is almost ready for the tops in winter. Almost. Maybe give it another month. Yeah. But we'll see. He can still go up there. He's still got a decent coat. It's just I would have to prepare differently and take more gear for him to keep him warm and protect him. But he's got a great coat already. A lot of insulation in there. Okay, so what are we talking about? Yes. This happened while we were away. COVID mandates finished in the States and everywhere else. It was fantastic. It was just, it was nice not to have to deal with it, not to have to wear masks, not to have to show if you'd been vaccinated, and blah, 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 blah. Oh, let's just move on. I know people are still struggling with it, but we have to live with it. It is what it is. We've got to live with it. And for too long, we've let it just ruin society and ruin everybody's lives. Is it ruining some people's lives? Yes, of course it is. But does that mean that everybody else should suffer as well? No, of course it doesn't. The same reason that this just happens with any virus or illness. You know, it doesn't mean that everyone has to pay the price. Did I just get dripped up? No. No, I didn't. Oh, now I'm imagining it. Now I am imagining it. Nightmare. Yeah, so that happened, and that was good. It made it much easier to go through the States because you didn't need the mandate to get into the States. But I tell you what, still a lot of people wearing masks, even though the WHO has now come out and said actually they don't make any difference. Isn't that amazing? People have really taken to it. Some people have really now think that it's going to help them. I never liked the masks, and I always questioned their efficacy, especially if you've got a beard or if they're not like a vacuum seal to your face. I always question. Do people who are actually sick, should they wear masks? Yeah, probably that makes more sense. But everyone else, what difference will it make? You'll still breathe it in through the sides. Yeah, whereas people who have it, they're less likely to project it out. Anyway, whatever. I think we talked COVID to death. Look how fast asleep he is. He's so cozy. And yeah, he does have his lead on, and it is attached. But he looks happy. What else is going on? Oh, US elections or whatever, next year, 2024. I can't believe it's going to be Biden-Trump again. But that's what it's looking like, is it? I don't know. Who knows? But it seems to be that's what it's going to be. Does DeSantis have enough followers? I have no idea. Is there anyone going to challenge Biden? Anyone that has any credibility? I can't believe. What's the collective age of Biden and Trump? What is the collective age? What is he now? What is Biden? 83? What is he? What is Trump? 70 something? This is what is going on? Is this really, are these two guys the best that the US can do? It stinks. That's what it does. It stinks of corruption. It stinks of IOUs, old school. Just, oh man. Who are they representing? And whatever. It's just, God, come on. I can't believe we can't move on from this. What did I see today? Oh, yesterday. Biden fell over on stage at an academy, an Air Force academy. He blamed it on a sandbag, and he tripped and he went bang down to the ground. Man, he's a great granddad looking guy. I mean, he just doesn't look capable. what a mess. The world's a mess. I can't believe this is the situation we're in now. We need someone tough to stand up to Putin and to Xi. There's got to be balance. You've got to have balance. You can't just stick your head in the sand and let them carry on the way they're going. There's got to be a balance. Anyway, whatever. Mess. It's a mess. And I just can't get my head around the choices that people have got, and that's it. Those are the choices. Just the world over, we seem to be putting up just crap politicians. Just crap. What else happened while I was away? So yeah, I was in London for the coronation, King's coronation, King Charles. Now, anyone that knows me knows that I was a fan of the Queen, because she's had that job for so long, and it is a job, and I think she's done it admirably. A couple of hiccups maybe, but that's not bad going, considering the amount of years that she was on the throne. And she did a great job for Britain and the world, showed class and everything else. So I was there in London for the coronation, not to go to the coronation, but I was there staying with friends. And what I noticed was that there really wasn't that much excitement. A lot of people did go to the coronation. I saw there was, a lot of people on the street. But from people I know, no one seemed to be that excited about it. So what is the future of the monarchy under King Charles? I don't know. I don't know how popular he is. I don't live there anymore, so I honestly don't know. I couldn't really care less anymore about the monarchy now that the Queen's gone. Part of me says that it sort of went with her. And do we need it anymore? But then I see the problems that the world is having where they've got presidents and don't have monarchy, and I just think, oh my God, do we really want a president? They are abominable. They're terrible. They're just lechy politicians. So, would you take a politician over a royal? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I don't know what's better. But nobody seems very happy right now with the current status quo. So, anywhere. Is that democracy failing? Could be. But everyone seems miserable. So New Zealand has just got further down the misery index. Look it up. Google it. Google it. Who was the least miserable? I'm going to do something now that's going to trigger all of you, probably. Trigger all of your phones. Hey Siri, who is the least miserable on the misery index? And I'll say, hey Alexa, who was the least miserable on the misery index? Anyway, it will show you that New Zealand is really bad right now on the misery index. I wasn't aware of this. But people here are apparently quite miserable. A lot of issues here. A lot more since Jacinda Ardern was in power. And she's left quite a mess here. So, I don't know what's going to happen here either. God, what a mess. Let's stop talking about politics. And by the way, it's just me talking about it. You don't have to get offended. You can agree to disagree. You don't have to get hostile. Don't have to get angry. One thing I've noticed is that people love to get angry about politics if you don't agree with exactly what they think. And I don't understand that. Why get angry about other people having a different opinion? If we, I don't understand that. Can you imagine what a boring place it would be if everyone agreed with you? And there was no debate, no difference of opinion whatsoever. I think the people that get really, really angry when you just have maybe a different thought process, I think that's an IQ problem. Sorry to say it, but I really do. I just don't think they think things through properly, and that there might be an alternative to the way they think. And I'm talking about left, right, middle, whatever. I'm kind of indifferent now. I think they're all corrupt. I think they're all a waste of space. I just said no politics. Anyway, whatever. Agree to disagree. Just don't get angry about it. Rather than get that, just don't watch. You know, if you don't like it, if you don't want to hear it, don't watch. Oh yeah, the algorithm, YouTube, the channel. I want to thank you all again for watching and making it what it is. The channel is it's doing so well, beyond my wildest dreams. It turns out that quite a lot of people like to watch a normal guy with his dog go camping and talk bollocks for 45 minutes, an hour. And I guess a lot of people find something comforting about that. And the channel is doing well because of it. Who'd have thought it? So thank you again for everyone who watches and subscribes and likes. I know some of you struggle to subscribe. You don't know how to. Or you don't know how to find my videos. You have to go to my homepage. You have to click the subscribe button. And on my homepage are all the videos on the YouTube channel that I've done. And the easiest way I do it is I go to an individual's YouTube page. I click on videos and then sort by newest. And then I see the ones that I've missed. And that really is what you have to do. You can't trust YouTube, the algorithm, to keep you informed of videos that are coming out. It just doesn't work like that. So please go back and see if there are any videos that you've missed. Because we do a lot of stuff, we talk about a lot of stuff. And obviously before, Bruce was always very entertaining. And I can't believe how many people just don't see the videos. Even though they're subscribed, they still don't see them. And that's why. So you have to really go find them. You have to go to the channel. You have to click on videos. And you have to find them. But thank you very much for the success of the channel. It's fantastic. What else? Oh, let's do something light. Oh, I know. We'll end it on this. So, TV. What have I been watching on TV? Well, two things. I've watched two things that I wanted to talk about. First was Air, about Michael Jordan. And, well, really it was about the marketing team and Michael Jordan's mum. The marketing team at Nike. And how they did the initial pitch to Michael Jordan for the most successful sports icon brand of all time. And Air Jordans. And it's how they got him, how they got Michael Jordan to sign with them. And until you watch this, you have no idea that Michael Jordan had no interest. In fact, he didn't want to have a meeting with Nike. He was zero interest. It was Adidas or Converse. And it's just amazing. Just amazing what Nike went through to get him even in the room. They went and spoke to his mum. But to get him in the room, and then everything they did for him, and then sold him on the dream of what could be and what he could be with Nike. And it turned out to just be incredibly successful. And I think he makes now $400 million a year from that partnership. $400 million a year. Now, he doesn't even have to do anything anymore. It's just the right to use that logo and his name. And his mum negotiated that. Amazing. So yeah, thoroughly recommend that movie, Air. I think it's on Amazon Prime. Very good. The other thing we're watching, and I know, we're late with this one, is Succession. Again, superb. And we're only on the first season. Are we in the first season or the second season? Honestly, I don't know. Superb. I'm assuming it's modelled on the Murdochs. A bit of satire in there, but I'm assuming it's modelled on the Murdochs. But what a brilliant show. I can't wait to get to the finale. Now, understand that this video that I'm filming now, what is it? It's the beginning of June. This is going to come out middle of June. So I would have watched it, I'd have long gone watched this and everything. So when you write in the comments, blah, 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 just understand that it's now the middle of June. And I filmed this at the beginning of June. I do that because I need to stack up a couple of videos to release gradually, just to take pressure off me to produce a video. And I like to produce them now in advance rather than on the day of or whatever, because that was just too stressful doing it where I'd go on the camp, upload, and then release. It was too stressful. So now I want to give myself some breathing space in case I'm ill, injured, want a holiday, whatever. And yeah, I've just noticed that we're now in the cloud. You might not be able to see it, but I can see it against the lights. We're in clouds. This is going to be a wet night. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of condensation in here. I've got to work out a way to get this mini radiator to work in here without it falling over. Anyway, Succession. Thoroughly recommend it. I think it's HBO. It's on. One last thing. Comments. I re-enabled comments on the videos. I did that because YouTube have given us this new experimental tool to try and limit spam and scam. So I said, okay, I'll go for it. Guess what? The spam and scams are still out there. But this tool does seem to be capturing them more now. So I'm going to leave them on because it has made it easier. And it's even highlighting certain trolls. There are some out there who are just not very nice people. Also very judgmental armchair experts on everything, and forget that this is just a YouTube channel, not an instructional channel in terms of trying to educate people how to camp perfectly. I don't do that. And anyone who knows this channel knows me, knows that I make mistakes all the time. I never claimed to be the expert or Bear Grylls or whatever. This isn't a perfectionist channel. This is things go wrong. Has anything gone wrong on this one? Oh yeah, I'm getting dripped on. That was it. So you get some really horrible comments from some people. Yeah. I saw something about an older video just saying, you clearly don't know what you're doing, blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my God, what have you really got nothing else to do with your life than to watch a YouTube video that's just entertainment, where I'm clearly having a bit of fun and it's for YouTube, so I have to do things in a certain way so I can film it. But are you that sad? I'm talking to the trolls now. Are you that sad? Do you really have nothing going on in your lives? I think you need to get out more. Yeah, rather than writing these stupid comments. Because you know what happens is, I read the first few words, I realize what it is, and I just block you. You're gone. You don't know you're blocked, but you're blocked. No one can see your messages. I can't see you anymore. You're gone. Forever. So, I have a pretty much zero tolerance to this now. Anyone says anything bad about Bruno or Bruce, dogs, anyone says I'm not feeding them enough, or I should be doing this, or I need to do this, or obviously that dog is cold, or blah, 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 blocked, blocked, blocked. I just have to. I just don't deal with them anymore. Because it's my channel, and I don't need to. I don't need to listen to those comments, because these people don't know me. They don't know Bruno. They didn't know Bruce, really. So, and you're talking about a handful here every month. A handful, maybe 10. Yeah, out of thousands. Thousands. You're talking about 10 sad little cowards that I have to block. So, and I call them cowards because they could never say this to your face, because they're not, these are not brave people, you know? They're not big people. So that's why I call them cowards. But I do enjoy blocking them. There's something satisfying about clicking that hide user button. And the fact that they don't know they've been blocked. It's not censorship, by the way. No, it isn't. Because nowhere nowhere does it say that this is an open forum for me to cop abuse and everyone else to read it. So it's not censorship, it's just I don't like that comment, I'm deleting it because, well, I don't delete them, I just block the users. It's not censorship, it's just me saying that's not a nice person and we don't want nasty people on here. So there you go. Rant over. Goodbye trolls. You're all idiots, you're all cowards, and you will be blocked forever. Every time I see them, blocked. And I thoroughly enjoy doing that. So I always get the last laugh. But I'm going to end on talking about the comments from all the genuinely nice people and the genuine followers and the people that enjoy these videos and see them for what they are. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. Honestly, I don't say it enough. You're fantastic. And I really, really enjoy reading the comments. Anne loves reading the comments. We love the feedback. I did miss having those comments when I disabled comments, but I saw them on Facebook. I saw them on Instagram and Twitter. Go and follow us on Instagram, Facebook or Twitter. I'm there posting regularly. And because there are fewer comments there, I tend to respond more on those channels than I do on the comments on the videos, because there's just hundreds and hundreds on each video. It makes it very difficult to respond. So yeah, thank you very much. On that note, wow. The rain is falling, I'm happy, I'm warm. I cannot overestimate just how hot this fire is. Like, that's burning hot, and I'm 1.5 feet away. That's too hot. Oh, look at him, all curled up. That is one snug, warm, happy puppy. If he wasn't tied up, he'd be out in the rain right now. But once he's tied up, just like Bruce, he accepts his fate and just deals with it. And now he's happy. I've got to find some room to fit in there later. So yeah, I'm gonna have my wine, have my hot chocolate, rest of the scar. I'll catch you at bedtime. Thanks again, everyone. See you at bedtime. Okay, welcome back everybody. Right, it's freezing now. I put my jacket back on because the fire is really dying down, but it is now bedtime. So we've got to set the bed up. Now, I've had the heater running in here. Let me just turn this battery on. I've had the heater. Oh, it's warm in here. It's warm. Okay, let's just tuck this door out of the way for now so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Now, Bruno knows that his bed is in here and he knows it's bedtime, so he's loitering and he's going to try and jump in, I think. But I mustn't let him because he's soaking wet and I have to dry him off first. And I've got to pump my bed up first. Yeah, so I've had the heater running in here for about 20 minutes. So everything in here will be nice and warm. You can see by my breath, it's cold, even with the fire running here. And here's my little radiator here. So it's pretty hot. But it's not hot enough to melt anything. Okay, let's put this light on so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so what we got is... Oh, can I sit in here? There we go. Can you hear me? Okay, so I need to pump up the bed. And do you know what I've just realized is I'm going to have to use this light to do it, because it's the flex tail light. Okay, let's pump this up. So hang on, let me undo this. Okay, now it doesn't take long. So, see how long this takes. Hello, Bruno. Just wait. Bruno's desperate to come in. You probably can't see him. You can probably just see the top of his head. But he's right here. And he knows it's bedtime now. Oh, careful, Bruno. So the bed that I'm using, oh, you know what? I'm going to tell you after I finish pumping it up. Okay, that's almost done. Let me just see if it's straight. Nope. Okay, a little bit more to pump up. I know, it's fascinating. Okay, I'm just going to blow it up a bit. Okay. All right, that's good. Pumped up. All right, let's get this light back on. Oh, sorry, Bruno. Careful. Oh. Do you like my planning here? Is it good? Look, this is reality. Oh God, when you're trying to film. Not necessarily reality when you're actually doing the camp yourself, because you're not filming, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, right, what do we have? Okay, so we've got the Zen Bivy core bed here. It's an attached bed, so it attaches to the mattress. And so they, full disclosure, they sent it to me to test. This is a synthetic bed. In other words, it's synthetic material, it's not down. So you just attach it to the mattress, and I'll be honest, it's a lot easier than I'm making it look. It's just I'm doing it in a very confined space. But it gives you the best night's sleep you can possibly imagine. You've seen the green one I've used, the Moto bed, and that in itself is comfy. But I've tested this, and it's very, very comfy and exceptionally warm. Yep, okay. And that's it, it's done. Now I can clip it to the mattress here as well. Let me find the strap. Here we go. Just to stop it moving in the middle of the night. Here we go. So there's a strap. Just there. Clip it on. So the mattress and the sheet are actually two different things. You can buy this mattress, they sent it to me. This is the -10, no it's not. What is this? 10 degrees Fahrenheit kit. Got my pillow. Goes into the insulated pillow cover here. And that's it. And you get in through these hoops at the side, which I can undo fully now and then do up once I'm in bed. So it's easy to get in. Yeah, look at that. And this is good down to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think it's, is that comfort? I guess so. Yeah. Or is it limit? I don't know, one or the other. But anyway, it is a winter bag and it's synthetic, so it's not the lightest. They have a light version, which I'm going to test as well. I've got the light version, which is for wild camping, but for car camping, I think this would be really good. The moto bed is huge. That thing is colossal. This thing is a lot lighter. And also the moto bed only goes down to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. This goes down to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. So I should be snug in here. And as you can hear, the rain just hasn't let up. Okay, what I need to do is dry Bruno off. And it is quite snug in here together. Now, usually I'd had Brucey down by my feet. But Bruno will be at my side. I'll dry him off and let's put him into bed. Let's see how this goes. Okay, Bruno, come here. Come on. Let's take your collar off. It's all right. This is not going to go well. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. Okay. Let's put your collar down there. Let's dry you off. You'll see him in a second, everybody. He's just here getting nice and dry because he is drenched. I mean soaked. So he came back out of the tent. Last time you saw him, he was in the tent. But, you know, I let him out. The second I took the lead off him, he was out. And he was just running all over the place, exploring. Staying out in the rain. Showing no interest in coming inside until I told him to come over. What can I say? He is like Brucey. Okay, Bruno. Good boy. Good shake. Up, up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up. Good boy. Here. Here. Lie down. Good boy. So he's lying on my bed, which I knew he would do. All right. There you go. No, no, Bruno. Stay in. Stay in. Good boy. Okay. All new for you, isn't it? All new. Okay, lie down. It's bedtime. Thank you for my kiss. Lie down. 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 Good boy. Okay. Good boy. All right, you stay there. All right, and he's in. Yay! We'll see if that lasts. Okay. All right, everybody. I will bring you back when I'm in bed too. Good boy. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we're in bed and it is snug. I'll tell you that much. It's very snug. We're on top of each other here. We'll see how this goes. I've got a feeling he's going to try and get up and walk off in the middle of the night. Yeah. We're in a cocoon. Can you see him? Let me just move that down a bit. I've taken the heater out because it was too hot. It's too hot in here with the heater on. Now, I know for sure we're going to get a lot of condensation. It's a single wall tent and it just is what it is. Even with the vents open, which I've got all open, everything, all the vents are open. I could open the outer doors. That might have to be what I do. But I just know we're going to get a lot of condensation in here. A wet dog, me, and a single skin tent. It's just going to happen. So, yeah, I'm warm in here. Gosh, I got hot immediately that I got in this thing. This Zembivy, what is it called? Core bed. Very comfy. Very comfy. It's got these flaps down the side so that no air gets in. So it's like your home duvet, but you clip it in so that no air can get in down the side. Amazing. We'll see how it is in the morning after I've had a night at it. The problem with this tent is on the stretcher, you end up in the middle. So we're going to be on top of each other. I can just tell. Even if I move him up a bit, which he won't like. There, even if I move him up a bit, we're going to be squished together in here. I can just tell. It's going to happen. Yeah, that's the only problem with the stretcher, is you end up sinking in the middle. One person, not a problem. And this is a one-person tent. Technically, this is just for one person. It might be better if I put Bruno down the other end by my feet, but then you wouldn't see him. And I know you want to see him. All right, everybody. We're going to hit the sack and we'll see how... Oh, hang on. I've lost you. Oh, we'll see you in the morning, unless anything major happens. Hey, let's hope for some snow, but I don't think it will happen because it's just chucking down with rain. All right, everybody. Night, night, Bruno. Night, night, Bruno. All right, night, everybody. See you in the morning. Night, night, Bruno. Okay, sit rep. It's only about 20 minutes later, and I felt a drip, a wet, cold drip down my arm, and it's leaking. I can't believe it. And in this weather as well. So, from what I can see, apart from the condensation, multiple leaks. But one big one, which is right here, where there's a Velcro strap, like this one here. And the water was just dripping down. So, the seal has given way, or there was no seam sealant on the other side of it. So I stuck Bruno's blanket up there, his towel, so that's soaking it all up. However much there is. There's another something going on up here as well. I don't know what. It's not as bad though. There's only one drop there, so I'm looking all over for anything else. I haven't seen anything. But that's very disappointing. I'm lucky I felt it on my elbow, otherwise could have gone all night if it'd been the other end. So yeah, it's this Velcro strap. I just can't believe it. Oh, Oz tent. This was the tent that I trusted you on. I've read reports that they're not fully waterproof. They missed certain things, and I think that's what's happened here, is they've missed it and not sealed it. I won't be able to tell till the morning. I'll have a look. Everywhere else is really thick seam sealant, really thick. Like here, it's tons of it. There, it's just not. Yeah. The condensation is building up in here. It's going to be sopping wet by the morning. You can just tell. Alright, everybody. If anything else happens, I'll bring you back. He's fast asleep and he's moved over here. And he's taken the blanket off him. So he's on the mattress, but he's off of his bed. I might put the blanket on him, just because he's a bit wet still. What do you think? Yeah. Anyway, I'll get this done, and I'll see you in the morning. Morning. Morning, everybody. Morning, Bruno. Morning, my lovely. Morning. 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 I love. I know. Morning. Morning, everybody. Oh, that was a rough night. It was a really rough night. I was comfy in the bed, but it's so crammed in here with Bruno wiggling around all the time that he just kept bumping into me all the time. Oh. Yeah, not much room in here. And there's lots of condensation, which I figured there would be. I didn't use the heater. And it is cold out there. Hello, my lovely. Morning, 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 morning. So, yeah, I think it's... I know you want to go out, don't you? Morning. All right. Morning. Morning. Hello. Thank you for my kiss. All right, everybody, I'll bring you back for coffees. Let's let Bruno out first. Let's go out. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait. Wait, Bruno, wait. Go on then. Oh. All right, bring you back in a minute, everyone. Oh, okay, I'm up. I'm up from my cozy bed out into the cold. Whew, it's chilly. It's really chilly. What's the temperature? 0.5 on the car. 96% humidity. Oh, yeah, I feel that wind is, oh my God, the wind. Ooh, the wind chill. It's, yeah, I saw the forecast said it was -10 wind chill. Man, you can't stand out here long with your hands exposed, I tell you that. So the snow did fall, just not on us. There's loads and loads of snow up there, loads of it. Oh, there's snow on the peak just here next to us as well. What a morning. Isn't it, Bruno? Could do with some sun to warm us up a bit. Oh man, that feels cold with the wind, but actually the wind isn't getting us in camp. So you can see the trees moving here, just there, but it's actually just calm here. So it's a fortuitous spot. It looks like the wind is whipping over the top here and going straight down, but missing us just in camp, which is a good thing. So what I might do is get a kettle on, and then we've got to do breakfast, and got to get Bruno's. Oh, it's frozen. Wait, hold on. Let me check this. This will be interesting packing up. The whole awning is frozen solid. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. Are the guys frozen? No. But this is all solid. Oh no, look at that. Okay. This is going to be a tricky... I'm going to have to wait for the sun to come out to thaw it out, because you can't pack this thing in when it's frozen. It just won't fit. Nightmare. Maybe I could put my radiator on. I could put my little heater on, because I don't want to light another fire. So I could put my little heater on, and that would melt it all, but then it would start dripping on us. And it's frozen here. Yeah. All right, and the bit where the tent leaked last night was really weird. It was, I guess it had to be here somewhere. Here. That's where it leaked. So this seam gave way. And that's frozen. Oh, look at that. Even though we're in here, the tent is completely frozen. Is it frozen here? No, wet, wet, frozen. Okay. It's a chilly one, Bruno. He's happy. He just doesn't feel it. All right, let's get the kettle on. Let's get Bruno's breakfast in him. Yeah, I'll bring you back on the big camera. Okay, welcome back, everybody. I need to get more water. We need to sort out Bruno's breakfast. Put the kettle on first. Okay, Bruno's breakfast. Hey Bruno, wait. Wait Bruno, wait. Okay. Where's your breakfast? Ah. Oh man, I just touching the camera just makes your hands just go so cold because it's all metal. I camped in colder, but it's just, I don't know, something about here and how windy it is. I could put my thick gloves on, but they're huge. I think once I've got a hot drink in my hands, I'll be okay. Go on then. I'm not going to bother making him wait because he's too hungry to wait, I'd say. So camp held up well. The only fail really was the leaking tent. So I'll have to go around that with a seam sealer. The thing is though, I might be done with the tent. I might sell it. Yeah, I might sell it just because, sorry Bruno, I need to just get here. I just don't see myself using it much now because of the condensation. And the condensation is so bad, always, no matter what you do in the Oz tent. You know, the ideal situation would be I use that platform for a different tent, like my Una, my Hillberg Una, which I think would fit on there. I'd have to try that out. Yeah, I think I'm just done with Oz tent now. I've got the big one, which is the RV3. I've used it a couple of times, and the condensation actually rains down on your head. It's that bad. I've got this one, the RS1. Again, it's wet in there. It's completely wet. I don't know what it is with them. And even if you get the outer covers, the condensation is horrendous. It always is. So I'm thinking now that they're just no use. I think they're okay for the Australian outback or summer, really summery summer conditions. But I don't want to camp in something like that in summer. It's just too heavy canvas, too hot in there. I like a lighter tent camping in summer. That's the wind, Bruno. Bruno's afraid of the wind. You know what I could do is, I could bring his blanket, use his blanket. Yes. As long as it's not too wet, which I don't think it is, because yeah, it's dry. Okay. Got to say, this one tigress blanket has stuck around. I've used it in all areas of New Zealand, and it is a lifesaver. It really is. You don't have to get one tigress. You can get any camping blanket, but just make sure it's down or a good synthetic. Synthetic might be better, because it still insulates even when it's wet. But it's warm. Instantly feel the warmth of this thing, and I've worn this on the tops up in the -8 or whatever. I've had it wrapped around my legs, and I've had I shared it with Bruce, where I've had it over my legs and over Bruce when he's been on the pad as well. Yeah. Was that a nice breakfast, Bruno? Yeah, it was. Thanks, Dad. That's it. He's off exploring now. I feel so much better now I can see him. Last night I turned around and there was a light up on the left about 20 feet above us, and that was him. He'd climbed up the ridge, but I couldn't actually see him. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a cracker of a day. Oh gosh, look at the moon. Look at the moon. Let me just turn the camera around so you can see the moon. I don't know if it will turn up, but let me show you this. Bear with me. Hello, Bruno. Okay. So in between those two peaks, let's have a look. You see that? Oh, it's snowing. I just got a snowflake on me. Yeah, that's the moon. Just, where am I looking? There. Just there. Amazing. It looks massive. All that snow. And then you got Bruno just having a great time. Hey Bruno, you having fun? Yes, he was up there, up that peak there. Thing is, it's a sheer drop. If I'd lost him, oh. Anyway, right. Let me bring you back. So, it's starting to snow, but that can't be because that can't be right. There's no rain or anything. Well, oh, camera problems. Hang on. Nightmare. Oh, that was cold, holding the camera. Okay, I'm back. You can tell I haven't had my coffee properly and I'm a bit discombobulated with everything and nothing's working right. There's not enough cloud for there to be any snow or rain. It looks like it's going to be a clear day. But there's a couple of flakes, just random flakes coming down. I think it did snow a little bit here at about 3 a.m. I stuck my head out and it looked like there was some snow coming down. But not much. It's a tiny amount. There was a lot of rain last night. Oh man, and this awning is frozen solid. I don't know how I'm going to pack this away. I might have to put my heater on and just melt it all. I could light the fire and then that will melt absolutely all of it, but then it's just going to start dripping on me. And a charcoal fire takes ages. It takes ages to get cranking and then it stays hot for so long. It wouldn't be safe because I have to dispose of the ashes. You see, this is out. Oh no, there's still some red holes in here. Oh my gosh, it's still hot, but not giving off any noticeable heat. Yeah, so it takes so long to go out. As it is, I'm going to have to douse this with water when I empty it over the side, just to make sure. Did well though, that kept me warm last night. Did a good job. Oh man. So yeah, I really didn't sleep well because it's so cramped in there. And I made the mistake of having Bruno up beside me when actually I should have put him down by my feet. But he wriggles around so much, he walks around. At one point, middle of the night, he just put his head right on my head. That's just, oh God. Yeah, so with Bruce, I always had him down at my feet. So maybe that's what I need to start doing with Bruno. but we just didn't fit in there properly. So I think there's a lot of compromise with this tent. You can't really do much in it. You can't kneel up in it. So I'll probably sell it. Yeah. It's rugged, I tell you that. It is rugged. Bruno, stop digging holes. Hey! What are you doing? At least I can see you now. You've got a weepy eye. Is that because you've been sticking your head in the bushes? So happy. So just like with Bruce, when the weather's cold like this, the border collies just come alive. And they just get so frisky. So much energy. I haven't got a clue where he is. Alright everybody. I'm going to have this and then I'm going to have another one and then I'll bring you back for breakfast. Bruno, out of the rubbish. Come on, out. Leave the rubbish alone. No. No, leave it. Cheeky. Morning. That's the food bag. Oh, you're so cheeky. Bring you back, everybody. What, you got a stick? You got a stick? You're happy, aren't you? Oh man, what a beautiful morning. I'm just on my second cup of coffee. Oh, it's cold though. This wind chill is ridiculous. It's not affecting Bruno. Oh, wind chill. The actual temperature now, because it feels like it's getting colder. Oh, 0.2. 96% humidity, and the wind chill makes it about -10, -12. You can't leave your hands out long. Oh, it's cold, it's cold. Look at Bruno standing right on the edge of the cliff. Look at him. That's what Bruce used to do. Okay, I've got to put the camera away. I can't feel my hands anymore. Oh, that was cold. Okay, bring you back for breakfast. Okay, welcome back everybody. Right, it is time for breakfast. Let's get this done. Bruno has been away playing the whole time, but the second he hears the word breakfast, his head pops up. You've had your breakfast, my lovely. Okay, so what we've got for breakfast is we're going to do waffles. And that's it. Just simple, nice and easy. Waffles with maple syrup. Oh, everything's so cold to hold. Gosh. Bruno. Yeah, so I've got my waffle maker. Oh, I'm making a mess. Bruno, why are you under there? Eh? Come on, out of there. Nightmare. Alright, let's get this done. Because I'm desperate for some hot food. Desperate for hot food. Right, so waffle maker is ready. Let's crank that up to full. It will beep when it's ready. Okay, so I need my pancake mix, waffle mix, whatever you want to call it. I've got my maple syrup, which I might put on here because I think that gets quite warm. It's just frigid. I can't be bothered to walk around to the temperature probe thermometer. Let's see what temperature it's stating now. It feels like it's just getting colder and colder. What was it last time? 0.2, I think it was. Let's have a look. It is now... Oh yeah, so if you're interested in one of these weather things, I got it on Amazon. It's in the link. It's called Eve, E-V-E. Oh, it's just gone under 0. Okay, so it's like -0.1. That figures feels like it's getting colder. I might even have to put my insulated pants on. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Because the sun is trying to come out. If the sun comes out, then it'll make all the difference in the world. But it definitely feels like winter is here now. Now I know some people will be living in areas where it gets to minus whatever, some ridiculous number. And there's plenty of videos out there, just like Luca Outdoor Boys just showed one where it was, I think it was minus 21 and it was a fail and everything else. I know that, but for the rest of us that don't live in the States or Canada or those sorts of areas where you get those massively cold winters, this is cold for us. And a lot of those guys have hot tents and things like that. I've never used a hot tent. I wouldn't mind trying it one day, but I don't know. When you see people in hot tents, they usually just stay in the hot tent and that's it. They don't go anywhere else. They cook on there, they cook in there. They don't sit outside at all. So, I don't know. That doesn't seem like fun to me. Matthew Poser does a lot of hot tenting in winter. And yeah, he just ends up staying in the tent. So I don't actually end up watching those ones. Just, I don't know what it is about hot tents. Yeah, I just find them a bit boring. But sure, they're comfy. Nice to be warm. Better than being freezing cold like this. So while I'm waiting for the waffles, let's get a couple of things out the way again. Comments. I just read comments just now. Some angry people out there. And, you know, being accused of not knowing what you're doing or whatever, or can I give a suggestion this time, hook it up this way, and this way. Look, I'm going to say it again, at the risk of repeating myself. I have to set these camps up with YouTube in mind for filming. It's just entertainment. It's not an educational show. If you want a camping educational show, you need to watch somebody else. That's not what this is about. Bruno, no. That's not what this is about. This is purely entertainment. We're just having fun. I'm bringing you along for a camping, but I have to have it set up so that I can record for YouTube. And believe it or not, we've been doing this now a couple of years. It's pretty hard to get that perfect angle. You've got to keep moving the camera to keep people excited. Can you see Bruno here? He can smell the waffle maker heating up. And I've got the dog, so I've got to be able to watch him. It's not easy doing this, okay? So it's very easy to judge from an armchair. Hey! Bruno, that's what you were waiting for, wasn't it? He wanted a stroke, but my hands are so cold, they're in here. He wanted a stroke, so he pounced. Tried to kiss me. Oh, he's a nightmare, like he's got me all muddy. He does that to Anne as well, it drives her nuts. He'll watch and boom! It's like a game. So yeah, look, go easy on the comments, please. This isn't easy stuff, and yeah, and I got yet another couple of comments about someone. This is the stupidest comment, honestly. Why is you gave Bruno so much less food than you had? Now, and you know what? These aren't trolls. Some of these people are just genuinely that annoying. They really are. So I weigh, what, 200, just over 200 pounds. Bruno weighs 37 pounds. You do the maths. You think he should have the same amount of food as me? Of course not. Can you imagine if these people were actually dog owners, which obviously they're not. And then I got another comment from some woman in Wales or something claiming that her mother has looked after border collies for 40 years and she's never heard her mother say anything about these certain things or whatever. So what? Maybe your mother wasn't very good at looking after border collies. What do I know? I haven't got a clue. I don't know you. I don't know those border collies. All I know are my border collies and what I've been trained to do and how they behave on camera and everything else. And you saw Bruce, you saw how intelligent he was, you saw how loyal he was, and he knew his place. So again, look, it's just, this is what it is, okay? It's an entertainment channel. People shouldn't take everything so seriously. And lastly, I've got to say this, there's still the odd person that thinks that they know everything that's going on. You're seeing a 3.5 hour snippet of 24 hours. Plus, I've got the rest of my life that I live. You know, someone accused me of never playing with Bruno. This is the stupidest comment ever. You don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't see me at home. You see a snapshot, tiny snapshot. And I'm sorry if your whole life revolves around watching other people and you think that that's, you know, you're getting involved in their life. This isn't the Kardashians. I'm not letting you into my home. I'm on a camping trip for 24 hours and you're getting a 3-hour glimpse of that. I'm not going to film absolutely every interaction I have with Bruno and what I do. There's a lot of sitting down time, a lot of play time, a lot of walking time. So look, to all those people that just write these stupid comments, you just get blocked. So don't bother doing it. You're going to get blocked because I have zero patience for it now. And comments represent less than 1% of views, people who comment. So it doesn't affect the channel. It doesn't at all. I personally would rather just see the nice comments from the nice people, the genuine people, the people who I'd like to hang out with and I could be friends with, not these other people, because I would never hang out with those other types of people. Anyway, gosh, I've had 2 rants about stupid comments in this video. Just makes you wonder why I re-enabled them again. You know, I'm a sucker for punishment. All right, this is ready. Here we go. Okay, so we turn it down to... okay, keep it on max first. Right, now the trick with an waffle maker is do not overfill it. Do not overfill it. And do you know what I've gone and done? Is I've gone and overfilled it, I reckon. We'll see. Let's hope not. Okay, turn it down to 4. There you go. Right, so I've got an idea. What I'll do is, when the waffle is ready, I'll lift it up and I'll pour the maple syrup on, leave it on there for about 30 seconds, then take the whole thing off and put it in my plate. Now you can't see Bruno, but he's playing in the steam. He's not seen steam before. He's going nuts. Oh, let me change angle. So you might see him come and chase the steam now. He's never seen it. Everything's new to him. Hello, my lovely. Don't jump on me again, okay? Don't jump on me again. You can't have waffles. You've had a nice big breakfast, haven't you? Massive breakfast. So he might get, while I'm eating, I might give him a TREAT. Do you know Bruce learned how to spell that in the end? I couldn't even say that. He knew what that was. Excuse me. So I might give him, yeah, TREAT when I have my waffle. Just so he's not bothering me, because he will. Oh, and the sun is trying to come out. But it's just got no power in it at all. No power. Gosh, it's flipping cold. Right, let's warm up my plate up on here as well. Hello. He's such a snuggler, a cuddly, cuddly dog. At home, oh, so many cuddles. So if I'm watching television or Annie's or whatever, oh, he'll jump up and lie on you. You've seen that I've posted a couple of photos of him sitting in my lap. That's what he does. Bruce never did that. He didn't like that. He liked his own space. But Bruno, oh yeah. He has to jump on the bed in the morning, get in between us. He's just full of love. It's so sweet. And in here, middle of the night, just plonk, his face right on mine. And you could I just knew he was going to lick me, and he did. Yeah. So another thing for him is he's getting used to me talking to the camera as well, which is all new to him. Look at this. He's got muddy prints on me. Honestly. Got to rinse this off now. And now he's run off with a stick. Now I've changed camera angle, he's run off with a stick. Sorry about that. Have you got a stick? Bring it here then. Do you want me to throw it? Should I throw your stick? Do you want me to throw your stick? You gonna give it to me? No. You're not gonna give me the stick? No. It's his stick now. That's it. Oh, my toes are getting cold. But it's not going to last long. I'm going to have breakfast and then we're going to pack up. Then I'm going to get really cold. Because this isn't thawing. It's getting colder. Oh man, I'm dreading this pack up. This is not going to be a neat pack up. Oy, oy, oy. All right, I think we're getting close. It's going to beep when it's ready. But I think I need this extra crispy. I'm going to put it onto 5. If you've never used one of these waffle makers, they're so handy. They really are. So handy. Come on. I'm hungry. Oh, so the whole point of me camping with electricity, with the EcoFlow stuff, with my battery banks, is because A, I knew it was going to be freezing cold. Gas just doesn't work when it's really cold. It's useless, and everything takes so long to do. So cooking pancakes, anything like that. I could have used induction and used a pan again with electricity, but I thought I'll have waffles instead. It's so easy. So this is just easy camping. I don't see why I should have to bring gas when these days, there we go, these days you can just bring a battery bank and have it all done just as easily. Okay, now I need my spatula. To peel this off. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's a perfect waffle. Right, so what I'll do is, while it's on, is I'll put some maple syrup in just to heat it up while it's in here. That should just sit in the squares. Some might spill out, but it'll clean up easily enough. Good, so that's going to heat that maple syrup up, so it's not going to be freezing cold when I come to eat it. And then the smell of the maple syrup is driving Bruno nuts. Look at him, it's a nightmare. That's bubbling. Okay, good. Let's see if I can do this and retain as much... Bruno, your hair gets everywhere. Retain as much of the waffle as possible and much of the maple syrup. Oh, great success. I'm going to leave that on just in case I want another one. It's crispy. It's a good start. Oh yeah. Okay. You can see what he's doing here. Do you want a treat? Sit. Go on then. Go on. Take it. Go on. Take it. Okay. And that's how you get rid of Bruno. I'm so stuffed from last night. I don't know if I could do 2 of these anyway. No, I couldn't. Let's turn this off. Oh, that's nice. Waffles. I should have bought some jam to have with them. Alright, everybody. This is so good. I needed this. In case you're wondering where Bruno is, I'm watching him eating his treat. It's a venison roll. No rawhide in there. And he's too young to go on pig's ears, really. Maybe he'll go on pig's ears later, after he's a year old. Okay. That was great success. But now I think it's time to pack up, because it's freezing. Now look, if I didn't have things to do to get home and stuff like that and a long way to drive, I have enough gear. I could sit here all day, light the fire, relax. I could cook lunch. I could have one of the lamb on the fire for lunch. Put my trousers back on, sit here and be warm. So you can do it. It's just that I've got to get back. And this is just showing you what it's like to camp in these conditions and what to expect, what you need to bring. So yeah, I'll bring you back for packing up. Okay, welcome back everybody. Right, time to pack up. The bit that I've been dreading. So what I will do is, as usual, fast forward from now. Alright everybody, so that's most of it packed down. Oh man, I tell you, that wind chill is something else. That is so cold. And the trouble is you can't wear the gloves because you can't then feel what you're doing. So the stretcher bed is soaking wet and the sun has just come out, so I'm just seeing if I can dry it off a bit. Also, the sun is going to help just melt some of this ice that's all over the place. There's just so much ice. So I need to let that thaw because I can't pack this away when it's frozen like this. And it is still frozen. So what I'll do is I'll bring you back when this is defrosted and I've packed it away, because I just need everything to dry off for a bit before I put it in the truck. So I'll bring you back when we're ready to go. Okay, we are done. We are all packed up. Sun came out, defrosted a lot of stuff. Bruno's going nuts. Bruno, come on then. What do you got? You got a stick? He's zigzagging back and forth here. What's this? Oh, big stick. So Bruno is actually a wannabe kangaroo. Right, we're done. We're good. I loved this camp. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to film us going out on the drone. Now, it's cold and it's super windy, so we'll see if the drone works. I'm not 100% sure. But I'll bring you back from inside the truck with the drone following us out. All right, everyone, let's go. Now, the drone is going to complain that The temperature is too cold, I'm sure of it. All right, let's go. Now I need to just check my brakes. Oh yeah, let's warm the brakes up a bit because I want nice hot brakes, warm brakes coming down here. Temperature recorded is 0, bang on. So as you can see, it's quite a drop. You right there, Bruno? Bruno, where are you? Hey! He's, oh, I think you can see him. So the story with the brakes is they caught fire once. Second to last time I came down here. So I've since had the brakes upgraded, so we shouldn't have those problems anymore. But as you can see, it is a steep drop off. You do not want to lose your brakes coming down here, and you don't want to run into somebody else coming down here either. that would be a nightmare. And it gets actually further up towards the top of the mountain you go, the worse this road gets. As you saw a couple of videos ago, it was terrible. But there you go, that was the route in. So I think here in the sun might be a good place to just stop and do our goodbyes. Just here. Okay, drone's packed away. We're good to go. We're gonna go and see Mummy. Bruno? Should we go see Mummy? Oh! Hello, my lovely. Okay, everybody. Thanks very much for coming on this one. We've had a great time. I really enjoyed last night. Last night was brilliant. Even I learned a lot about last night and what I would bring next time. I did not enjoy packing up this morning. I enjoyed coffees and waffles and stuff like that, but I didn't enjoy packing up. The awning on this truck is horrible to pack up. And I might actually look out for another awning. You never know. What I really want to do is swap out the roof tent and get a bigger roof tent, one that folds out to the side, that's got a lot more room in it, and then I could start having Bruno in the roof tent. At the moment with this tent, it's just not good enough, this roof tent, to have Bruno in there as well. It's just too dodgy, too small for that. So I'd like a bigger one that I could use in those sorts of conditions, and then I wouldn't need to bother setting up a tent either. So we'll see. I think for truck camping, where you're in remote areas like this, I think a really good roof tent would work well. So I'm going to keep my eye out for that, and catch you next time. Right, Bruno? Come here. Come on. You're going to say goodbye to everybody? All right, again, thanks very much for everyone who's liked, subscribed, who's bought us coffees on Buy Me a Coffee and has bought merch. There's some new merch coming, and everyone who's done the super thanks and the Patreon members and everybody else. And thank you for all the lovely comments. Much appreciated. And we will catch you next time on Camping with AB Camping with Tony and Bruno. Should we go home? Let's go home. All right. Bye, everybody.